Welcome to my Crossroads community training video, Managing People in Your Group. As the leader of the group, you can manage your group by adding and taking people out of the group to keep it up to date. To do this, you'll go to log into MYCC and then on the side, My Groups, and click on your anchor group. Once you're at your anchor group homepage, you'll see actions on the right. And here's where you'll add people. So click on Add People. And I know the people's names, so I'm going to add them by name. And then I also already have a group of people, so I'm going to add them directly into the group. And so I'm going to add Clevis's wife, Norma Murphy. And I'm going to add Bruce. Well, there he is. And Sharon. There she is. And I'm going to add Michelle Gerbrandt. There she is. And I'm also going to add family to Clevis. Oh, there he is. And that's everyone that's in our group. And then I'll say Add Now. Now it's added these people to the group. So if I go here back to the group homepage, it shows that I have 6 participants. Now, if you get to this place and you go to add people by name, and you start adding people in and they don't come up at all, it may mean that they're not in the system yet. If they're not in the system, Pat Miller, the Thornton office manager, can add them in. So you can just email Pat at pat.miller@crossroadsabc.com, and she needs to know the person's first and last name, if you have their email and address, and she can create a profile. And then they can be added in to your group. You can add them in, but you'll add them into MyCC. If you want to invite someone, you just would click on Invite, their name added here, type them a message, and hit Send. And that would invite them to the group if they're not for sure already into the group. So that's how you add people into your group. So we're going to go back to the group. So now I chose that I have 6 participants. I'm going to click on my participants list, and here you can see the group of people that are in it. Now if I want to add one of these people, right now it shows that Clevis is the main leader. If I want to add someone as an assistant leader, I'm going to go to Edit the Group Participants list. So I'm editing this group of people, and here it shows my group participants. And I'm going to click on Michelle and go right here where it says Assistant Leader. Okay. And now I've just made Michelle an assistant leader, so she would have the same privileges that the group leader would have if you have someone else in your group that you want to do things to help manage your group. The other thing that's also interesting is when you click on this Edit Group Participants, you see these communication settings. What this shows is that all of these people have an email. All of these people, except for Sharon, receives comments, meaning when someone types an email and then someone comments back on that, she will not receive those. And this also means that they've updated their communication settings. So you can see right here, it tells you what these little icons mean. If there's this no symbol, that means that a person does not have an email address in the system, and you may want to ask them next time you see them for that, so that you can quickly send an email to everyone in your group. And we'll talk a little bit more about communication settings later. Anyway, I'm going to go back to my group. So that's again how we added the people. Now, say later down the road someone moves or they change and they want it to be taken out of the group. Click on Participants again. Click on Edit the Group Participants list, and you'll check on that person's name and say Remove from Group, OK. So we're going to remove from group, OK. And then that takes the person out. And if I want to add them back in, I'm just going to say Add People by Name, Sharon Davis, Add Now. And there you go. And that is how you manage the people in your group. The next video is how to add events to your calendar and book a facility if you meet at a campus. Thank you for joining us for this My Crossroads community training.